Have you ever found yourself maybe just gazing out the window, dreaming of a completely different career path?
Mm.
Or perhaps you're kind of visualizing launching your own thing, your own venture, but then that big question mark just hangs there? Where do you even begin?
Yeah, that starting point can feel overwhelming.
Right. Maybe you're an early career professional, in MIS, CIS, IT fields, or perhaps you're tuning in from a course like BCIS 4385, professional development, really grappling with those big questions about what's actually next for you.
It's a common feeling, definitely.
If any of that sounds familiar, well, you are absolutely in the right place today.
We hope so.
Today, we're embarking on a deep dive. We're going to meticulously explore how to navigate those significant career transitions and maybe unlock some entrepreneurial opportunities, too.
Yeah, it's not just about abstract ideas, is it?
Not at all. This is a focused exploration, really designed specifically to help you strategically carve out your future, especially in today's, incredibly fast-paced tech and business world.
That's exactly right. And for this deep dive, we're drawing directly from a really exceptional resource. It's Chapter 11, Navigating Career Transitions and Entrepreneurial Paths.
Ah, from Dr. Joseph H.Schuessler's book.
Yes, his incredibly insightful book, Launching Your Tech Career. A professional development guide for MIS, CIS, and IT graduates.
Great resource.
It really is. A fantastic practical guide for anyone looking to make a strategic pivot or maybe ignite a new professional journey.
So our mission today is basically to distill the most impactful nuggets of knowledge from this chapter.
The key takeaways.
Yeah, we want to equip you with a clear, structured approach, whether that means pivoting into new roles within companies or maybe taking the leap to launch your own enterprises.
It really boils down to strategic preparation, right?
Absolutely. Ensuring every step you take isn't just forward, but truly intentional, aligned with your aspirations.
That alignment is key.
So as we journey through these insights today, I really encourage you listening in to actively think about what career changes or maybe new ventures you've ever contemplated.
Yeah, what's been on your mind?
What specific possibilities truly intrigue you? And hey, if you find this deep dive valuable, maybe consider sharing it with someone else, someone who might be thinking about a similar shift.
We often find our best ideas when we share and discuss them, don't we?
Absolutely. Okay, all right, let's unpack this. The source material, it immediately shines a light on something really empowering for professionals in MIS, IT, and CIS.
Which is?
That the tech world isn't just offering one rigid ladder anymore. It's more like a whole dynamic playground of opportunities. You can shift gears, even start something brand new.
Yeah, it's definitely not about staying on one predefined track anymore, is it?
Not at all.
Exactly. The landscape of technology and information systems is, it's in a state of perpetual evolution. It's constantly creating new niches, unforeseen demands. So whether your ultimate aspiration is to become, say, a data analyst, an IT consultant, project manager, UX designer,
Technical sales even.
technical sales engineer, or even founding your own company, the central takeaway here is that a proactive plan, a meticulously thought out plan, is absolutely indispensable.
You rarely just stumble into your ideal role, right? You need to intentionally chart that course.
Precisely. You got to map it out.
And speaking of charting a course, the chapter lays out 5 distinct primary pathways you can consider when you're selecting or transitioning into a new career.
Think of these as your strategic playbooks, maybe. Each one has its own flavor, its own set of opportunities.
Okay, this is where it gets really fascinating, I think, because these aren't just theoretical concepts. They feel like actionable routes for change.
Definitely.
So let's dive into the first one. This one might surprise some people. It's all about creating change within your current organization, often called internal transition or entrepreneurship.
Yes, entrepreneurship. What's really compelling about this path, I find, is that it allows you to drive innovation, to act like an entrepreneur, essentially.
No.
Well, maybe developing a new software tool for the company or pitching a new service line internally. And you do all this while leveraging your existing professional networks. Plus, you benefit from the established support and resources of your current company.
Ah, okay. So it's almost like having the best of both worlds.
In a way, yeah, you get to test your innovative ideas, but with a significant safety net underneath you.
Right.
It lets you build a track record too,
Right.
driving change before maybe taking a bigger leap later on.
A safer testing ground
Yeah.
that really captures it. Sounds like a fantastic way to dip your toes in without, completely uprooting your current situation. Okay, next up is an industry pivot with transferable skills. This one's about making a move to a new industry or maybe a different role, but one that still powerfully leverages the skills you've already carefully built up.
Precisely. Think about, for instance, a seasoned software developer. Their deep technical knowledge, their problem-solving abilities, those are incredibly versatile. They might transition quite seamlessly into, say, a business analyst role. They'd be applying their existing technical expertise, but now applying it directly to solve complex business problems.
So it's about seeing your skills in a new light.
Exactly. It's about recognizing that your current skill set is often far more adaptable than you might initially think, and then finding those new contexts where those skills create immense value.
Okay, then we have reskilling or further education. This path seems pretty straightforward. It zeroes in on acquiring brand new skills or credentials.
Yeah, through dedicated courses, specialized certifications, or maybe even pursuing additional degrees.
It's a direct investment in yourself, really, for a significant shift.
And this is often an essential pathway if you're targeting a field that demands a specific new knowledge base you just don't have yet.
Makes sense.
For instance, going back to university or completing an intensive boot camp, that's a very common, very effective way to qualify for these high-demand roles like data scientist, cybersecurity expert, or UX designer.
So you're building completely new capabilities.
Pretty much from the ground up, yeah. Preparing yourself for that next big wave in tech, whatever it might be.
Okay, the fourth pathway. This is one that I think sparks dreams for a lot of people. Entrepreneurship. Starting a business.
The bold leap.
Yeah. Launching your very own venture, bringing some unique product or service to the market.
And what's fascinating here, and the chapter really emphasizes this, is that it entails so much more than just having that initial aha moment.
Right. The idea is just the start.
Exactly. While the dream is often about the exciting idea, the real entrepreneurial muscle that gets built in the relentless execution. Building a robust business plan, actively securing funding.
And the risk.
And crucially, embracing both the significant risks and the potential rewards of ownership. It's the full plunge.
It reminds us that the idea is maybe 1%, right? Execution is the other 99%.
That's a great way to put it. Very true.
And finally, a really popular and I think increasingly accessible option, especially in tech, freelancing or consulting.
Stepping into that role of an independent contractor or consultant within your field.
What's the big appeal here?
Well, this pathway offers incredible flexibility. And crucially, it allows you to kind of test a new career direction without a full, long-term commitment.
Like trying before buying.
Sort of. You could, for example, take on IT consulting gigs, maybe web design projects through platforms like Upwork or Fiverr. You're essentially trying out different roles, different client types before you fully dedicate yourself to one specific direction.
So it's a fantastic way to explore and build experience, but on your own terms.
Exactly, on your own terms.
Now, each of these methods, as the source points out, carries its own unique benefits and challenges too.
Definitely. There are pros and cons to each.
So the key isn't just to pick one randomly, right?
No, absolutely not. Instead, it's really about reflecting deeply. Which approach, or maybe even which combination of approaches, genuinely aligns with your personal goals, your current life situation, and, very importantly, your personal appetite for risk.
Yeah, that risk tolerance is huge.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's definitely not a one-size-fits-all solution. What works brilliantly for one person might just not be the best fit for another.
That raises a really important question, though. How do you even begin to figure out which of these powerful pathways is right for you?
The million-dollar question.
Yeah, and the chapter makes it unequivocally clear. The foundational step, the absolutely critical starting point for any successful career transition, is candid self-assessment. You have to truly know yourself before you can map out that journey.
Yes, self-assessment is the very first and, honestly, the most pivotal step in the entire career planning process.
And it's more than just listing skills.
Oh, much more. What's fascinating here is that it's not simply about listing your technical skills like Java or SQL. It involves taking a really comprehensive inventory.
Of what exactly?
For your skills, yes, but also your knowledge, your past experiences, and crucially, your values, what truly matters to you deep down, and your interest, what genuinely energizes you.
Why is that so important?
Because this deeper understanding allows you to make truly informed decisions and ultimately find satisfaction in your work. The chapter stresses this point. It says, if you don't take your core values into account, you risk pursuing work that ultimately doesn't satisfy you.
Wow, that's powerful. It's a reminder that purpose often trumps pay, doesn't it?
It really does.
That truly resonates. I think so many people get stuck chasing a dream job only to find it just doesn't align with their deeper motivations.
Exactly.
So as you're listening now, ask yourself, what is most important to you in your work? Is it creative freedom? Is it the opportunity to help others?
Hmm.
Achieving high earnings? Maybe maintaining a strong work-life balance?
Hmm.
Your honest answers to these questions, they're invaluable for pinpointing roles or ventures that truly fit your unique definition of success and fulfillment.
And to help with this essential self-assessment, the book highlights various tools, both formal and informal ones.
Like what?
Well, you might explore personality inventories, maybe like the Myers-Briggs type indicator, or interest surveys like the one at Interest Profiler, or even popular strength finders. These can give you some incredibly objective insights into your natural inclinations and strengths.
And there's a really useful checklist from the chapter, one that I know many students in courses like BCIS 4385 find invaluable. It's the VIPS framework.
Ah, yes, VIPS, your values, interests, personality, and skills.
How does that help practically?
Well, thinking about your VIPS elements, it can reveal powerful, sometimes surprising patterns. For example, if through this assessment you realize, hey, I genuinely love solving analytical problems, but maybe I find routine maintenance tasks incredibly draining, and also I truly excel at communication and presentation. Well,
Okay.
this might naturally steer you toward roles like a business analyst or a technical project manager, maybe an IT consultant, rather than, say, heads-down programming where you might feel less energized.
So the framework helps uncover connections you might have missed otherwise.
Exactly. Guiding you toward a potentially more fulfilling path.
What about SWOT?
Yes. You might also consider performing a personal SWOT analysis, mapping out your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. It helps you strategically identify your competitive advantages and pinpoint areas for improvement, especially in today's evolving job market.
And the key is honesty.
The key, no matter which tool or framework you use, is absolute, unflinching honesty with yourself about what you're truly good at, what you genuinely enjoy, and what you deeply want from your career. Without that honesty, the path forward just stays murky.
Okay, so once you've taken that invaluable deep dive into self-assessment, the next exciting phase really kicks off. Igniting your next big idea. Strategies for idea generation.
That's the fun part.
Yeah, this is where you allow yourself to think broadly, creatively, maybe without immediate judgment, just about what could be.
And a truly wonderful tool for this, which the chapter highlights, is the Ikigai diagram.
Ah, the Japanese concept.
That's the one. It's a beautiful concept that helps you visually pinpoint that sweet spot, where four crucial areas intersect: what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for.
So finding where those four circles overlap.
Exactly. Your ideal career or business idea often lies precisely at that intersection, where all four elements harmoniously overlap.
Can you give an example?
Sure. For instance, if you genuinely love design and you're skilled in coding,
Uh,
and the world clearly needs better user experiences, and companies are more than willing to pay for top-tier UX talent,
then UX could be it.
well, then UX design could very well be your ikigai. It helps you find that perfect alignment: passion, mission, vocation, profession, leading to potentially deep satisfaction.
So beyond the Ikigai, which is powerful, what are some key practical strategies for actually brainstorming these ideas? How do we start making those connections between who we are and what we could do?
Okay, a fantastic place to start is to simply identify overlaps between your skills and interests.
Just list them out.
Yeah, actively think about roles or ventures that specifically combine what you're proficient at with what you genuinely enjoy doing.
Okay.
Okay, if you possess strong programming skills, but also have an artistic eye, enjoy visual design roles, like a front-end developer,
Yeah.
or maybe a UX engineer might surface as excellent fits.
Makes sense?
Or, if you have sharp business acumen coupled with a deep passion for technology and strategy, you might seriously consider technical product management, or even launching your own tech startup.
Finding that blend.
Exactly. The chapter offers a fantastic, relatable example too, especially for many of you studying MIS.
Oh, yeah.
An MIS student with excellent communication skills, right?
Yeah.
And a real personal enthusiasm for fitness. They could ingeniously combine that tech know-how with their hobby. Maybe start an online coaching service, perhaps specializing in tech-savvy fitness tracking or personalized wellness platforms.
That's clever, combining disparate things.
It's all about seeing how your unique profile can truly meet an unmet need out there in the world.
Okay, that makes perfect sense. And We briefly touched on this earlier, but it's definitely worth revisiting for idea generation. Considering entrepreneurial versus entrepreneurial routes. Because this isn't just about what you do, but how you choose to do it.
Yes, it's a crucial distinction, especially when you factor in your risk tolerance and the resources you have available.
So entrepreneurship, higher risk.
Undeniably.
Yeah.
That leap into starting a brand new business from scratch comes with higher risk, but also, the potential for immense reward and complete autonomy.
And entrepreneurship.
Entrepreneurship, on the other hand, means driving innovation and change inside your current company. You could, for instance, pitch a groundbreaking new project, advocate for a new department, maybe propose a new product line to your existing employer.
So you act like an entrepreneur, but with backup.
Exactly. You get the built-in support, funding, existing infrastructure of your employer already behind you. So if you have a brilliant idea for a new software tool, you could pitch it entrepreneurially to your company and gain their support. Or you could try and develop it independently as a startup.
So entrepreneurship can be that safer testing ground again.
It truly can, especially if you're not yet ready to completely leave your current job.
Right.
It lets you prove your concept with fewer personal financial stakes involved.
Got it. Okay, another brilliant strategy, and one that often fuels the most impactful innovations. Brainstorm business ideas from problems and trends.
The pain points.
Yes, it's about cultivating an almost obsessive curiosity for those pain points out there. The question I love is, what problem can I solve?
Exactly. Think about it. How many times have you been frustrated by some clunky piece of software or noticed a small business near you struggling with something you actually know how to fix?
All the time.
Well, that's often where the seed of a truly impactful idea lies. The chapter highlights that so many wildly successful startups didn't begin with some revolutionary invention, but with a keen eye for a persistent pain point in the market.
Like seeing a local need.
Yeah. Maybe you notice local businesses in your area desperately need better, more affordable data analytics services. That could easily spark an idea for a consulting service focused specifically on small to medium businesses.
And it's not just local problems.
Oh no, it's also about observing broader industry trends. Look at the escalating rise of cybersecurity threats that creates massive constant demand for security consultants and specialized software solutions.
True.
Or the explosion of data in every single sector. That creates endless opportunities in data analytics services, data governance, business intelligence.
So combining skills with trends.
Exactly. If you combine your specific skill set with knowledge of these broader trends, especially in these cutting-edge emerging tech fields like AI, blockchain, maybe user experience for VR, you'll find incredibly fertile ground.
Fertile ground for new careers or startups.
Precisely. These are the spaces where true innovation and opportunity are really flourishing right now.
Okay, and finally, a strategy that sometimes gets overlooked but can be incredibly powerful because it's so personal. Leveraging hobbies and passions.
What do you genuinely love doing outside of your formal work?
How does that translate?
Well, this is often precisely where the seed of a new, deeply satisfying career truly lies. Imagine a hobbyist game developer. That passion could easily turn into a full-time career in professional software development, or maybe even launching their own indie game studio.
Or something less techy.
Sure. Consider someone who genuinely enjoys mentoring others, helping them grow and achieve their goals. That intrinsic interest could translate seamlessly into pursuing a management track, or even launching their own training or professional coaching business.
But there's a catch, right? Passion isn't always enough.
Exactly. There's a crucial caveat here, and the chapter highlights it wisely. While passion is a magnificent starting point, you must balance it with practicality. Meaning, loving something doesn't automatically make it a viable career path. You need to ask yourself, how could I effectively monetize or professionalize this interest? And perhaps most importantly, does it fulfill a genuine need that people are willing and able to pay for?
That balance between passion and market need.
That balance is absolutely key.
Okay, so how do we pull all this together?
Well, the chapter provides a fantastic, really actionable reflection exercise. Make a simple 2-column list.
Okay.
In one column, jot down your top skills, the things you truly excel at. In the other, list your interests and passions, what genuinely lights you up.
Skills on one side, passions on the other.
Right. Then, next to each entry, just brainstorm. Any career roles or business ideas that could potentially involve that specific skill or interest. It's a powerful way to just visualize new possibilities on paper.
So as you do that exercise, listening in, what patterns or maybe exciting possibilities do you see emerging?
Right.
Which options, now that you've explored these frameworks with us, are you most excited about exploring further after this deep dive?
That's the real question to ponder.
Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive today, exploring how to navigate career transitions and maybe spark some entrepreneurial paths.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in.
We genuinely hope this conversation has sparked some fresh ideas, maybe challenged a few assumptions, and hopefully given you a clearer, more intentional roadmap for your future.
Hmm.
Take some time. Definitely reflect on the concepts we've discussed today. Perhaps even try out that two-column exercise we just mentioned.
Give it a shot.
And again, please consider sharing this deep dive with someone else who might truly benefit from these insights. Who do you know who's looking for that next big professional step?
Pass it along. Now, as you think about your next professional step, here's a final question for you. What's one immediate action, big or small, that you can take this week to move just a little bit closer to your ideal career or entrepreneurial dream?
Doesn't have to be huge, right?
No, it doesn't have to be a giant leap at all. Sometimes, truly, the smallest step is the most powerful one to get started.
That's great advice.
Remember, your career is a journey, and every step you take today builds the future you imagine. Keep learning, keep growing, and go make it happen.